Last year, the Australian Bureau of Statistics sent out a report. There was just over 3,000 suicides across all of Australia. Alright, if you work that out, that works out to be a suicide every 2.8 hours at the moment in our country. Alright guys, for every one suicide, there's 30 attempts. That's estimated by Lifeline. Last year alone, that's about 95,000 attempts at suicide. You work that out, that's an attempt at suicide every 5.6 minutes.
Men in our society have traditionally been seen to take on the role of head of the family, the fixer, the problem solver, the person that you go to for answers. And what we're coming to grips with as a society is that men as humans are just as vulnerable as the rest of us and to succumb to the pressure of everyday lives.
I'm from Headspace Fremantle, and we came down basically just to show our support, make sure any young people in the area know that they got us locally. I think there's a lot of stigma around men seeking support, so I think that'd be the number one thing, just making sure that they know that there's no shame in looking for help.
My name is Kane Grigg, and I'm the founding consultant clinical psychologist of My Local Mind Inc. and Fremantle Mind Inc. There's a massive shift in recent generations, and men are still expected to be strong and resilient, but they're also beginning to become more aware of their emotions. And men are still, especially in Western society, are still socialised to kind of hide those emotions, or you need to toughen up. And so there's a change where men aren't necessarily being taught how to manage their emotions, but they're expected to manage their emotions. Mindfulness is a really beneficial thing for almost anyone. It's particularly useful because if we think of how our mind works and how our emotions come about, sadness and depression are often focused in the past. They're focused on what has been done to someone or what we've lost. So mindfulness is about being in the present moment. It's about being in the here and now. Particularly with men, I think it's really important to meet men where they're at. So it's very difficult to get men along to services, partly because of that stigma. As much as there's been a huge increase in how we talk about mental health, it's still a very stigmatised area. People are still talked about in negative ways if they reach out for support, and there is the perception that someone is weak if they're reaching out for support amongst a lot of community groups. I think we really need to break down that stigma before we're ever going to move forward.
I was actually in hospital at the time of my attempt because I was speaking to a therapist for a while, and I told them I was planning something, and so then through a few doctors I ended up in hospital, and the fact that I was in hospital was what saved me, because they have precautions to stop people being successful.
For us as a family, we've got a different perspective on it. My brother did have depression, but for us it was, only with hindsight I could say there were warnings there. Only with hindsight. Sorry. It was so good. Sorry, it was, yeah.
I'm well equipped with information now. Shut the door after the horse is bolted. I had 3 boys in that category, 15 to 24. Why was I not aware of the statistic? Nobody talked about it to me. I think we need to be sharing that information. Suicide is killing more boys than car accidents. There's a heap of advertising out there to drive carefully. What are we putting in place to protect our children.
The pressure that my brother put on himself to, as you were saying, to be successful, to project a certain thing. I could say, oh, I don't want to put personal blame on social media. I think it's the way, even as we interact face to face with each other, the way that we share our photos, our conversations, we all want to be putting our best foot forward and presenting ourselves, when we need to be a lot more open to hearing. We don't have to just share all the happy times. We have to be able to talk to each other as real people and share our low points.
There's the elephant in the room straight away. Yeah, how do we rate success? Am I unsuccessful because I haven't managed to keep Kai alive? No. I thought I parented 3 boys equally. He was just sensitive, chemically different than the other 2.
I guess, yeah, that's any final thoughts, anything you want to say?
You are loved. You are loved. There is always going to be someone that will miss you. And it's just, please, it doesn't matter how bad it is, talk with someone. Make a phone call. Maybe the devastation that's left behind. I had 1,000 bad days for my brother. If I could look back,